roasted mixed berries served with a vanilla bean paste ricotta. I hope I've got your attention because this is a delicious and very simple dessert to put together. So I've preheated my oven 180 degrees, and you can mix up the berries that you use if you've got some blueberries or strawberries. I've got some raspberries and blackberries, so 2 punnets, and I'll add them to a baking dish. And the reason I want to roast them in the oven is because I want them to become slightly jammy and intense in flavour. And I'm going to get more out of it if I add a pinch of sugar. So that's just caster sugar. And an interesting ingredient, some balsamic vinegar. You just need a small amount of it. And what this is going to do is give it a wonderful depth of flavour. I just love the addition of the vinegar. So we'll just give everything a bit of a jiggle and a shake around, and then into the oven. Now for our flavoured ricotta. So into a bowl, some really nice ricotta delicata here. And I like this ricotta because it's not one of those wet ricottas. You can see that it's still quite firm and fluffy. So let's add the whole container. So 200 grams. Lovely. Along with a pinch of cardamom. Now I'm adding cardamom because it goes so nicely with vanilla bean paste. So I want 1 teaspoon of vanilla bean paste. Some sweetness, so some icing sugar. And before I start adding the cream, I just want to whisk this up together just so it starts to become quite smooth. That's looking great. And then just a small splash of thickened cream. So just by adding those few ingredients to a bowl and giving it a whisk until it's glossy and fluffy and mousse-like, you've got an incredible dessert. That's all it takes. So all we need to do now is wait for the berries to cook. I'm going to allow them to cool slightly before we plate up. Told you it was easy. These berries look so scrumptious. You can see that delicious balsamic sauce that's developed in the base. And now I'm just going to ruin them by just mixing them up and squashing them slightly. You can leave some whole, but I kind of like that saucy texture. So just mixing them so they all become quite glossy. Oh, that is fantastic. Okay, so on the base of the plate, we'll add a generous spoonful of this cloud-like fluffy vanilla ricotta. A couple of spoonfuls. And then our roasted balsamic berries over the top. And any of those juices, you can pop them in there too. For a pop of colour, green pistachios, also for the texture. And just because I had a little sprig of mint over the top. The simplest of desserts, so you can really taste the berries there and you can really taste the vanilla in that gorgeous fluffy cream.